Today is our day 2, and day 2 is about magic. Magic rock. So, how do we explain today's day? Now, today's day we have to do an activity called as remembering the magic. So, what do you mean by magic? Magic is the effect or the emotion that you feel when you are grateful. So, this feeling of being grateful, thankful to something, creates a magic in your life. Now, when you get something that you want, only that is the time you believe that it's magical. Otherwise, every single time anything that happens to you, you really don't care, because you know what you want is most important. And if you don't get what you want, then the magic doesn't exist in your life. You're not grateful. You feel that world is absolutely against you, god is against you, everything is against you. I agree totally to this concept, because even I feel the same that if things are not happening as per you, then what's the point? But the idea is, if you are breathing, let me repeat, if you are breathing, that means the universe wants you to be there in this world to serve your purpose. Now, your purpose can't be that you will be a YouTuber or Instagrammer or anything, or you will become a multimillionaire. These are not the purposes of life in general. The purpose of life is to find yourself, is to understand yourself, is to understand who you really are, why you are the way you are, how you will understand your pains, how you will overcome them, how you will move forward with your pain. Like example, I would say, if somebody has lost their husband, it is the deepest pain for that female, because for her life is affected on a very grand level. Now we can't expect her to feel that okay, it's fine, it's the universe is such, or life goes on, this and that. These things don't help her. What help her is the strength. Now the strength is not provided with words, but the strength is provided by the actions. Like for example, you are helping her child, you are helping the woman, not in terms of money, but in terms of what she needs. Sometimes she just needs silence from you. She doesn't need advices from you. She just needs a support by saying that we are there for you, or you're doing your best, or this is absolutely okay, things will get better. These things can also help the person. Even you can help that lady or the person who is in pain by listening to them. They don't want something extraordinary from you. They just want a hearing ear. Maybe they don't even want that. You just be with them, or just ask if you need any help. Sometimes what we feel is, if we don't get what we want, then life isn't good, or life is bad. Now, for the female who has lost her husband, the female will always feel that the world is unfair. But in such situations, if she tries to understand or tries to figure out that, okay, this thing has happened with me, but I have to go on because my body is alive, my breathing is there, my heart is beating, so there's no choice but to move forward. If even if I sit at one place, still my body is working. So better that I'll get up, I'll do some things that are good for my family, good for myself. So now the main activity comes into the picture. Now I gave a grave example. People will have more issues, like physical issues, health issues. People may not have their hands, legs. All those things are also big problem. They might have their spouse with them, but they might not have their hand in their body. So there are ample number of issues. Every person's problem and pain is same. The intensity varies upon their attitude to look at that pain, but on an average the human mind will have same reaction or same frequency to every pain that they are feeling. The loss of a husband, the loss of money, the loss of health, everything is a loss. So the emotion attached to that loss is the same. I mean, the chemical reactions in your body are the same. Now, how to tackle those problems that come in your life? Now, these problems can't be really shared with your friends and family. Sometimes you can, but end of the day, when you are sleeping, you are all alone. You are left with that emptiness, the loneliness, that even if your husband or your family is with you, you can feel that emotions in you. Now, when you have that emotions in you, what will you do? What will be your next So here comes the night when you are alone. Even if you have your family with you inside, when you are sleeping, you are not able to sleep because of those emotions choking in your body. Now, what happens to this situation is you have to sleep irrespective of your life is good, bad, worst, the emotions of loss are there with you. You have to sleep with those emotions. Now, the idea is that you don't want those emotions with you, right? So that's why the magic rock activity. Usually, if I talk about the Rhonda Byrne's activity, it is like you hold one magic rock, any rock that you get, and then you think about the best thing that has happened in today's entire day, and then you say thank you. Now, this can work with the people who are college going, maybe, or school, maybe, or just having good days in their office life. But these things don't work with a family who has lost something on a very big level. So, when you are going through a depression or a major problem in your life and you have to perform this kind of activity, you definitely need divine intervention in the situation. So, now the idea is that we are going to do the same activity but a different approach. Now, the approach will be a divine approach. Now, what is that approach? The approach is before sleeping, you will do your breath watch. Now, this is very difficult to do because meditation is not our thing, right? But this is a simpler one. So, what you do is you close your eyes and you just look at your breathing. After you look at your breathing, let all the negative emotions that are choking you come out. If you feel like crying, you cry. You don't have to write anything, you don't have to do anything. You need to acknowledge the entire feelings that you had in the day throughout. Like throughout whatever emotions you had, accept them by acknowledging them, by looking at your breath. Breath is the only reason, because of breath you are alive in spite of all the problems that you are facing. The thing is that until the breath is there, you can't escape the pain. So the pain is going to be with you. How to tackle is before sleeping, relax yourself by closing your eyes, watching your breath, and not counting it. I repeat, we are not counting the breath. We are just watching it. They may be very fast, they may be very smooth or rough or whatever feelings you are feeling. According to that, your breath will be there. Like it will be fast, it will be slow, it will be medium. You will feel restless. It will be difficult. Let it come out. Let it come out. You might cry. Now, on a week's try this activity, and when you feel that no, these feelings are absolutely not going, then comes our divine friend. So, what we do is any god of our choice, we are going to express that pain to that divine friend of ours. That for a week I tried my breath watch. I tried to look at my breath. Because of this breath I am alive. If it was not with me, then the pain would also go automatically. But now, as my breath is there with me, I am alive and the pain will also be with me. Now, I am not able to remove this pain out of my body. I do want to remove it. So, please help me. And in return, I'm saying thank you for helping me to remove this pain out of my body. Now, the pain can be any loss in this world, but the pain, the emotions, the frequency, or the chemical reactions that are created in your body for pain will be same emotional pain. So you just surrender to the almighty, to your divine friend, because God is our friend. So we just tell him that this is my pain and I just want to release it. So there are many ways that God will help you release this. He will release it via your sweat. You might get motivated to do exercise. He might give you loose motions. You might eat something that will cause you a stomach pain and you will go to the washroom a lot. You might get a fever out of which your pain will go. There are n number of ways God can help you. See, I'm giving you all the negative examples, but these negative examples are not negative. So there's no good and bad when it comes to any disease. Of course, disease is a form of expression of an emotion itself, right? So we don't want a major health issue. Having a small fever, having a small loose motion session, or having a small headache, it is all means of release of your emotions which are happening on a very low surface. If we don't tackle our pain like today itself on a single daily basis, then this pain aggravates into huge emotional issues or huge diseases, and then those diseases are cured by doctors or surgeons. So if we don't want to reach up to that level, we need to focus on our inner self by focusing on our breath watch is the first thing we'll do every night. So instead of the magic rock, what we are doing the breath watching. So every day, if you want to remember, then you can keep a rock with you, so that will be a reminder that okay, I can see the rock, so I want to do the breath watch. So you do the breath watch, you let all the emotions come out, see if it goes automatically, if you feel better the next day, see if you feel that pain inside you or you are feeling lighter. If for a week you don't feel anything, then surrender yourself to the Almighty. Talk to Him. There's no need to go to any temple or your temple in your home or any church or any divine place. You can sit with you and just talk to the divine. Lines will definitely help you. You might not even get headache, you might not even get loose motions, you might just feel easy, you just might feel light. Imagine you're doing this every week you are having an appointment with the God, with Almighty. Actually 7 days is is a long time, but I'm giving you the chance to help yourself. We always say God helps them who help themselves. So, first, let's try to focus on our well being. Let's try to find solutions within ourselves. If nothing works, then God is always there to help you. I hope you love this